So we're gonna do a fuel pump on a 2003 S10 two-wheel drive. Truck's a little bit lowered, so it'll be a little bit easier, but we're gonna do the method where you lift the bed, like dump truck style. So we'll go ahead and show you all the things that we need to do. Also, if you get a chance, like, subscribe, check out the links in the bottom for cool shirts and license plates and stuff. But let's go ahead and get started. All right, first thing we're gonna do is take off these two Torx, and also we're gonna pop this plastic rivet. You can break this one off, but I'm just going to take the gas cap off and bring it over here, so less that can catch on this when you're moving the bed. So we'll do that right now. So I put some paper towels in here just so it doesn't, fumes and all that kind of stuff, and also so stuff doesn't get in there. But you can see this is loose now, so we can go ahead and do what's next. So I've got the rear of the truck jacked up on jack stands, so I get a little more room to move in here, so we can start. There's 8 bolts under the truck that we need to undo. First bolt is this one in the very front. Next one is right here. You can still see the front one and that one. Those are the two in the front of the axle. This is the third one that you will completely undo, right next to the shock tower. And that's the last one. You're just going to loosen that one and give it a little slack, because that's what's going to hold the bed onto the frame when you jack the front of the bed up to get to the fuel tank. It'll keep it from sliding off if you just loosen it and undo it a little bit, but not pull it fully out. So we'll go ahead and do that right now. So this is the part where a lot of the videos don't show, is when you're lifting up the bed by yourself. It says you can use a piece of wood on the end of a floor jack, and I'll show like a kind of an image of that. But it is super sketchy. I tried it a couple times, and the bed jumped, it did a bunch of stuff. So if possible, I would get somebody else to come over and help, but if not, then I was going to use cherry picker, and this is how I'm using it instead of the piece of wood that I was just trying. So I make sure that there is a towel just in case the bed does move and try to scratch against the jack. But all it is, I just put a strap across and put the cherry picker in the middle and just slowly drag it up. The filler cap was getting stuck. All right, now that we got the bed up, make sure that you put jack stands between the bed and the frame, just in case. I still have it on the on the cherry picker, but just in case, for safety, make sure it doesn't, because you're gonna be working under the bed. And so what you do next, disconnect the fuel lines, which you pinch these little prongs in and then slide it off the back, and then we're gonna disconnect both those. This looks like it should just turn and come out. So let's go ahead and start doing that. All right, now that we got everything off, we just need to turn it. There's a little tab right here that needs to be pushed back like that, and then you turn it this way. Mine was pretty stuck, so I'm gonna stick this in there so that the thing's back. And then I just took a screwdriver right here and put it on one of the lips and just tapped it with a hammer to break it free. There we go. Just like that, it pops out. Pull that top ring off. And be aware that there is gas in it right now. Alright, these are the pumps, the old one, and then the new one's a Delphi pump, which is supposed to be one of the top ones. It came with an adapter because the tops are different, and if you notice that this one's on a different side than that one,
and this one is the adapter for that. So we'll go ahead and put it all in. It came with a new seal to put around it too, so we'll go ahead and button it all back up. Something to be aware of is the new pump doesn't have these little clips on it, so you have to gently take these off with like a pick set or like a tiny screwdriver to put those on the new pump. So it looks like part of my problem with my fuel pump is that little nipple broke off in the fitting. That's probably why I was having some pressure issues, because it wasn't sealing all the way. But I'll pull that out and see if I can get everything put back together now. All right, now that it's all buttoned up, I would suggest to try it while the bed is still up, because of it's notorious, these pumps, probably like 1 out of every 10 or 1 out of every 20 doesn't work, even if it's a nice one like the Delphi ones are supposed to be. So try it with everything off so you don't have to find out later. But that's basically it. If there's any questions, comments, go ahead and comment below. Like, subscribe. Also look for t-shirts and license plates and stuff there's for sale too. Awesome. Thank you.